Okay, so this island has been watched over by a guy named Pastor, and he just kind of shows up. He's the one that kind of keeps the influence of Hargon going in order to keep the island at a specific like submissive state. That way there's no building, no farming, none of that. Yeah, he is a bit crazy. He's very dramatic. Okay, so the pastor wants us to just go ahead and grow the tree and keep it a secret from all of his peers and stuff like that because he thinks it's really interesting. He wants to learn about it. Okay, so this tree will actually help bring the island back to life, getting rid of all this disgusting soil. And that'll help the farm expand as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'm gonna talk to this guy. Oh, wants me to eat cabbages. I'm amazing for eating cabbages. Okay, so we ate the cabbage. Now we can actually maybe do some building here. And I do want to harvest some of these too to progress. My bad, bro. There we go. Okay, so we're a little bit closer now. Mr. Fofo. Okay. So he wants me to build a house. Which was what I planned. So we'll go up here and we can actually start doing some building. Alright, so I'll make 5 beds to all fit in there. Okay, so we now have a total of 6 beds, which we will eventually need. What else do we want to build? We've got a door already, so we need we'll craft 150 of those. There we go. And then we need to make floorboard. Perfect. Okay, now we need to get some oil, which we can get from mobs that are actually out here in the wild. You just need to go up and beat them up. Like the slime here. You get... Yeah, see, my inventory is full, unfortunately. Dang. Alright, what we'll do is we'll plant this right here. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I like beating things with a stick. Okay, there. Now we got some oil. So we should be set. The respawn rate on this game is ridiculous. You will smack something and then a whole bunch of things will just randomly respawn right where exactly you had slain something else. Okay, so now we need some of this. Yeah, 5 will work. Perfect. Okay. I know I had like 1 or 2 torches left, but I wanted to kind of cover my bases here. Alright, so we'll go ahead and start placing this down. Oops. That's one thing that's awesome about this game is like you can hold it down and it'll just keep on going until it's out of your reach. There we go. Yeah, the slugs are assholes. I can't stand them. They make me mad because what they do is they'll shoot you from a distance, and then when you get up close, then they smack you. I don't like the purple ones. The purple ones are the worst because they can... I think they can put you to sleep if you're not careful. Okay. Good thing I made over 100 of these. Oh. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay, now we can start doing the walls. Why? Ugh. So you don't starve to death in this game either? Oh, are they? Okay. Yeah, I didn't know if they were passive or not. I couldn't remember. It's been a hot minute since I've played this game. Anyway, so now we're gonna put up the walls, and like I was saying, you don't starve. You just run out of stamina, and you don't actually hit as hard. You don't, you know, you have to pause to take breathers because of the simple fact that you've got no energy to hit or to build or anything like that. I think that's what they were going for anyway. Okay, we'll put the door right here. What do you want, Rosie? I feel like slugs are dicks in every game. I agree. Almost every single game that I've had to deal with slugs, they're not fun. They're not nice at all. I think the little blue slimes won't attack you either, as long as you don't attack them. But there's a couple of things that you'll be fighting, and they're massive on this island, and straight up these little slimes won't bother you, but the slugs will. Okay, so we got a big old room. Now we're gonna go ahead and put the beds down. I like to line them up so that everybody's sleeping right next to one another. We'll put the 6 here. I don't like this torch, but this is all we've got right now. There we go. Got our basic bedroom now. Okay, so now everybody is... See, that's what I was talking about. And then he just stands up there. Let's see if he actually gets down. Yeah, see, he poops his hearts out up there, and then you have to jump up there to get him. Unless you go over and hit the bell. I'm tearing that thing down. I don't care about fencing the whole thing in. Oh, cool. Oh, gee, thanks. 3 cabbage seeds. Do you know how much I used to build this damn building? Okay, let's see. Okay, so we need to start making farming tools in order to make a farmer's bedroom, which makes sense because the majority of the people that will be here on your island at this settlement are farmers. And it just drives their motivation, I guess, is what they always claim that it does. So we need to go get that bundle of rope out here that I just left. There we go. So we'll place that down eventually. I will put it next to the workbench for right now. Because all we need right now is the tools and the oops. Is the tools and the firewood, I do believe. So we'll have to place these down somewhere too. There. And that down as well too. I keep hitting the wrong buttons, I apologize. Okay, there we go. So we need to make some wood, logs, that as well. And then I'm going to go ahead and put a chest in there. Do you learn decoration recipes or is it all function stuff? No, you actually learn legit decorations and stuff. Like you can start putting things up like banners. There's like treasure you can actually build. It's really cool. But those are like later on things. This is just kind of like a tutorial to start you off. So that way you know what to do when you actually go back to your own island. There. Yeah, see, that's Rosie. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. They sit up there and they poop their hearts out and then they're on the outside of the building. I'm gonna... Yeah, this shit pisses me off. There. Okay. Now we'll just put the torch out and call her good. You can't jump on the torch, can you? No. Good. Okay. So now we need to talk to Hercule again. So what you're doing all this building, it's not even for your island? No, because what you're doing is you're supposed to help them out and then they can come to your island and help you out. It's kind of a help you, help me kind of thing. And you learn recipes as you go and how to do specific things like, you know, like in this island you learn how to farm and get the things you needed started for your island because the whole idea for your island is to make it a paradise for other people to come to. So, that's the whole premise of the game basically. Meanwhile, you're trying to deal with the, you know, children of Argon and stuff. Okay, we got 5 cabbage seeds now, and we can plant those if we have the space, hopefully. Okay, let's go ahead and plant those real quick, get some inventory space cleared out. There we go. Okay. Alright, so we only need 5 more cabbages to actually, to complete that milestone over there on the mission. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and start clearing some more of this island off because it does progressively get faster with the amount of people that will start coming to your islands. So, or to your settlement anyway. I keep saying island, but I mean the settlement. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is this area right here is going to be a field, this up here is going to be a field, and this over here is going to be their barn, where they will eventually be able to store food and have supplies located in it. Just kind of perfect to overlook everything. You can eventually get animals to actually live on your island as long as, you know, along with this as, you know, these locations too. So we'll eventually want to make a space for those animals to sleep as well. I'm thinking probably over by the entrance of Furrowfield's farm. There we go. Get this all cleared out. So this is a mix between Minecraft, Stardew Valley, and yeah, and Animal Crossing. Yes, basically. Yeah, it's like a love child between the three. It's the best. Yeah, I agree. It's the best of everything rolled into one game because you can actually go to random islands and recruit people too, kind of like Animal Crossing, like you were saying. So yeah, it really does do the best of all of those, I would think. Okay, I think this is. I'm gonna go ahead and take this part down. And I'll eventually move the workbench too, because I never like where it's at. I always have to move it. I'm picky. And then this area here, I think will be, you will eventually get a kitchen where you can actually have some of your villagers cook food for everyone else to enjoy. And I think we'll probably flatten this out a little bit and get this situated for that. Okay, and then we're just gonna level this out, make it equal, or even at least. Perfect. Yep, this is what I was talking about with the ghouls trying to come over and mess with my shit. Perfect. Okay. I think we are all done here. I actually am going to put yeah, there we go. Okay, level it all out to the best of my abilities. Minecraft Mines update. Yeah, I think it'll be great. I'll have to like check it out a little more. I haven't done too much research on it because I've been so preoccupied, but I think it'll be really fun to play. I just don't know like what to expect, I guess, right now. Yeah, and like I have a server and I haven't played it in a hot minute, and I was actually debating on, or a realm anyway. I was actually debating on getting rid of it the other day because I haven't played it in forever, and everybody's so busy. But yeah, if they do an update, I'll have to check it out, and if I like it, I'll keep the realm. And then let me see. Beware the warden. Yeah, yeah, I'm probably gonna get my shit wrecked on that. I've seen one video of that, and that looked pretty scary. Yeah, and I agree. Having done this at least once before has really helped me with like space management. So I'm not, you know, wasting a whole bunch of space for locations and buildings that aren't going to be needed here. There we go. And it also helps like your villagers from basically climbing all over the place. It's annoying when you're trying to talk to someone and they're like climbing all over because they're so excited that you just built something. Or like I said, trying to collect hearts and they're on top of the damn building, so you have to go somewhere else to get it fixed. There we go. Okay. I am almost done clearing up. Alright. Who else has a mission for me? I think we're supposed to actually harvest the rest of those cabbages, which we will be fine with. See, this is what happens when you're hungry. She just kind of sloops over and she's like really bummed out and wants some food. Okay, so you can make storage boxes. That's why I made that chest, but I made that for the villagers. The reason I haven't done anything for myself is because once I reach a specific point here soon, I will actually get an unlimited storage box, I do believe. I'll get like, 4 or 5 slots, I think it is, of just a whole bunch of inventory space. So it really helps out. I think it's after we get the wheat. I'm not 100% sure though. you can throw your stuff on the ground and it won't go anywhere, but yeah, like I said, you'll get that inventory space and that'll help out. Okay, so the pastor's just like, keep doing what you're doing. I'm trying to get all this grass out of here. Okay, I do want to put some like torches around here, but I think I'm gonna wait just because. There we go. Okay, we'll go ahead and just sleep. Get more food points if you cook the cabbage. Yeah, I should probably cook the cabbage. I just don't think about doing it just because I was more focused on tearing around the farm and getting it organized to my liking for when I do start building, because I'm one of those people where once I start building, I don't stop. And it's probably something that I could work on, but I really don't. So actually, let's go ahead and cook it. And you actually learn recipes in this game too. So see how there's a question mark there? Once you figure out what you need, like once it's decided on what it actually is, it'll show up in a recipe book. So if you want to keep cooking it, you can actually do that. I'm glad I'm not the only one. And I'm not proud of it, but I'm very much a perfectionist where, so like the last time I played this game, after I finished building and doing the missions here, I did not want to come back to this island because I was so unhappy with how everything was, but it would have taken so much time to try and perfect it. So I just started avoiding it completely and it really showed because I did eventually go back and it looked really bad. I just kind of like shoved everybody into the same building and then did like 3 or 4 buildings on top of one another, or rooms. So then everybody's trying to climb up the steps and they're all falling down because everybody's trying to get up it at the same time. It was bad. It was very bad. This is a big clusterfuck. Okay, so now we're gonna go find our wheat. Okay, so what we'll do is we will actually go ahead and put some of this stuff in our chest over here. And yeah, we'll store this in there. I think we'll put the oil in there too. And we'll put this stuff away because we won't actually need it for where we're going. We're not going to do too much building, but we will be doing some fighting, so I do need to do some prep before we go. Get some cooking done. It's not like really dangerous, but there are some things out there that will mess your shit up if you're not careful. Just get a wall with some beds. Yeah, the first time I played this, it was really bad like that too, but now that I know what I'm doing and I've played this before, I'm like, no, not today. It's not happening again like that. I'm gonna fix this. This is bothering me. And I will eventually fix all of this. It's just because I don't have anywhere for this to go right now. I don't want to, tear it down, then put it somewhere and forget where I put it, because I'm really bad about that as well. So this is the only way we can heal ourselves right now. You do eventually learn some recipes for like medicinal herb medicines that you can use that will help heal you instead of, like fill up your food gauge. But right now all we can do is just kind of make ourselves look like a fat ass and hide in the corner while Malroth's getting his ass whooped. So yeah, once we're done cooking this one, we'll head over and get some wheat seeds.